Hi guys, it's kind of hectic today. First, I had to film my camera because it was on its last lick of battery. My sister's home because it's her birthday today. Not the day you're seeing this is her birthday, the day I'm filming this. And yeah, everything's just been hectic today. So I apologize for how this video is gonna seem, but today we're talking about Sam Goldbach's other 3 a.m. ritual he did. I told you every time it's a ritual, I'm gonna say ritual. And there was one of this original ritual that he had filmed, but he must have deleted that off of YouTube and nobody re-uploaded it. Same thing with this one. We're going to be talking about breaking all the rules of the one-man hide-and-seek ritual. And he did delete that, privated that, but someone re-uploaded it. So I know when I say I link down below, I'll link down to his playlist. Just this week, it'll be linked to the re-upload. But don't get it twisted. All credit still goes to Sam for making the original video. It's just somebody else re-uploaded it. So anyway, again, this is a ritual. We're jumping into the list now, just so you know. Again, this is a ritual. Please don't call it anything else. G-A-M-E? Absolutely not. It is a ritual. You do not want to anger the spirits. Sometimes you can anger spirits, entities, whatever it is, by calling it a GAME when it's a ritual. So just be very, very careful about that. Don't break the rules, in all caps. Again, that angers the spirit, the entity, whatever they like to be called. Just don't break the rules. It's kind of like a no-brainer, but sometimes people need to be reminded, just don't break the rules. It could put you in danger. You in danger. Do not do a ritual that you have to use DNA for. He had to put his DNA in the doll. Again, like we talked about the one last week, don't play a ritual, or do a ritual rather, that you have to use your DNA for, because that is very dangerous and that literally screams demon to me. Like, demons are usually the ones that like want you to use your DNA, and like just don't do it. Just don't do it, because that kind of links you, and that's, yeah. The doll fell before he even started the preparation for the ritual. So the doll was on a chair and it fell by itself. Again, that could have been gravity. I'm not saying it couldn't have, but that makes me think that maybe there was, because how many rituals this man does, he could have had something that was just in his house the entire time. So, you know, like, just that screamed maybe don't continue to me. If the ritual says turn off the lights, leave them off in all caps. You have to follow the rules of the ritual, because rituals are very structured and you have to follow the rules of the ritual to do it correctly and properly. That's just no-brainer. The TV turned off by itself. It might do that if it's a smart TV. We have a smart TV, and I know after we leave it on for a while and don't do anything with it, it turns itself off. So the TV in their house could have been a smart TV, but if it wasn't a smart TV, you know, then it wasn't the TV. Turn off the ambiance so we can make sure we hear what you hear. So in the video at this point, I thought I heard footsteps from upstairs, but I don't know, because it could have been his ambiance. The one thing I want to say is, if you guys are doing videos of these rituals, yada, 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 or investigations, don't use ambiance, because then people can't hear what you're hearing. The lights he turned on were off again, and when he tried to turn them back on, they wouldn't turn on. That would be the entity, the spirit, forcing you to do the ritual correctly. And that's why I say just follow the rules. It's not that hard. Just, if the lights are supposed to be off, leave them off. Heard a thump upstairs. I heard that. That's why I put that there. On the second, we're going to talk about 3 things with the second camera, because he had a second camera. We saw the bathroom door open. by itself just opened. Heard a thump in the bathroom, and we hear sliding, and we see the doll walking. It's a pretty insane sight. Again, please go watch the video before you listen to this, but it's a pretty insane sight. This proves that those rituals are real, and there are real spirits and entities that can possess a doll and make it move. Like, I don't know how people don't believe when they see things like this, because this is so clear. Like, this is a spirit / entity, whatever they want to go by. The amount of power these spirits have to embody a doll, an animate object, and make it move, I just, that's why I say literally all respect to all spirits and entities that like are a part of these rituals, because it's just, they have so much power to be able to go in an inanimate object and make it move. Like, it blows my mind. Back to Sam's filming. He sees the doll walking down the steps, so he leaves the house. Again, one thing about the ritual is you're not supposed to leave the house. But this dumbass does, of course. Never leave in the middle of a ritual. Again, that's something I want to say. Never leave in the middle of a ritual, because no, it's a bad idea. The camera's blurry and the lights turn back on when he comes back after leaving for 2 hours. Because the spirit probably got, annoyed, maybe upset that he left. So they just kind of stopped. He finds the knife that was taped to the doll's hand on the steps, proving that the doll did indeed move. I'm infuriated when he sees the doll in the sink, yanks the doll, throws it on the ground, kicks it, and says move. I'm infuriated because that's so much disrespect. You invited the spirit into your house by doing the ritual. You literally wasted the spirit's time by not doing it correctly. And then yet you're going to get up on your high horse and get nasty and kick the doll, telling it to move. You're trying to force the spirit to move. It just infuriates me when people show so much disrespect to spirits and entities, because like they have so much power. Don't disrespect. That's why every time you do an investigation, if something makes contact to you, you always say thank you for your time, or thank you for taking the time to talk to me. And again, you always give them the utmost respect. You don't want to disrespect a spirit or entity. Keeps throwing the doll and kicking it. It makes me really angry. I already talked about it, but the mad disrespect in this video is just insane to me. The video will aggravate me because of the disrespect. Again, I already talked about that. We didn't see it, but he said the doll blinked. Then it wouldn't focus on the doll when he tried to show us it. So right after it blinked, he tried to show us the doll and it wouldn't focus. Again, these are very, very big, like, these are real rituals. And so they're not GAMEs. They're not simple little things. They're rituals. And if you're going to do it correctly. Follow all the rules. Do not break the rules. And I know I called Sam a dumbass. I apologize for saying that because that wasn't nice. But at the same time, you guys have to understand, you're dumb if you disrespect a spirit like that. That is the dumbest thing you can do. I don't care if he was skeptical and didn't believe. That's the dumbest thing you can do. But Again, I'm just giving my opinion. I think this is dangerous. Like the one last week, I think this is also dangerous. I don't think you should partake in the ritual. If you want to, again, it's your life. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do. I would just say, in my opinion, I wouldn't do this ritual. But again, it's your guys' life. You can do what you want, but hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week with another 3 a.m. ritual. Bye.